What's up, guys? It's Fattern, and we've got some more Titanfall. We're playing Attrition on Air Base, and this map actually is kind of weird because it's a little confusing on to how to get to the top part of the map. At least I've had some trouble getting up there. I haven't played the map enough yet, but I'm going to be using the single shot assault rifle here. It's at the G4A2 or something like that, and it actually works pretty well if you've got a decent trigger finger. It puts out a decent amount of damage. It kills grunts in about one shot, I think, and then also when it comes to the enemy pilots, it only takes 2 or 3 shots. So for a long-range weapon, it works really well. Yeah, the G2A4 is what I believe it's called, and you can see it here. Decent reload animation. The sights are pretty clear. I'm guessing it'll look better once I actually get like a red dot or a holographic sight on it. It'll be even better, but today's topic is going to be what's coming in the not the battlefield, jeez. What's coming in the Titanfall DLC. If you guys didn't know, there is a DLC season pass that you can buy. I don't know if they're going to be releasing maps individually or how that's going to work, but I know that they had spoken about doing some sort of DLC, and actually when I finally purchased the game at Best Buy, I actually bought the DLC itself, so I have like a code for Xbox or Microsoft that I can redeem for the DLC. So I'm waiting on that, but I want to know what you guys think is in it, and I'm going to give you my thoughts as to what's going to be in it. The first thing I'm going to say is maps. I think we all can agree that there will be new maps in the DLC. If not, that'll be probably the first time ever in history that DLC did not contain any sort of maps. And I'm not saying at least like maybe one of them is like a gun pack or something, but I'm saying throughout the entire course of everything that only one of them will be maps. Now, there's going to be some maps, and it's probably going to be quite a few of them, to be honest with you. Maybe not as many as Call of Duty is going to bring out, because they bring out like 16. I don't know if they'll do 16 new maps, but I'm sure they've got something cool planned for us. And then my second guess is definitely going to be weapons, because as of right now, the guns that we have are very, very limiting. I know there's a shotgun, there's a burst rifle, there's a single shot rifle, a semi-auto rifle, there's the carbine rifle, I think there's 2 SMGs, and then I think there's 1, maybe 2 sniper rifles. So altogether, there's not a lot of gun selection. There's enough of gun selection in terms of, do you want to play short, close range, do you want to play from long range, do you want to pump out a lot of bullets? Do you want to camp in a corner and shoot, one at a time like I am with this semi-automatic rifle? But other than that, there's not a lot of choice. And, we're used to Call of Duty or Battlefield or something where there's a lot of different weapons that you can use at any given time. I haven't played any of the new Halo, so I'm not sure if that's how Halo works, but Halo used to be everyone just uses the same weapons, and it was more about the maps and the feel. This game is definitely about the guns, the Titans, the feel for everything, and I'm intrigued to see what's gonna come out. I'm not 100% sure, obviously, because I'm not on the team making the DLC, but I believe guns would be a good idea, because as of right now, the game's still fun. Obviously, the game has a lot of different depth to it in terms of playing on different stories, using different anti-Titan weapons, using different Titans. But I think the DLC is really going to focus on new weapons, new maps, and not much else. I don't really think there's a lot you can do unless there's like different equipment, but I think the equipment allows you to already have so many different playstyles as is, in terms of maybe the arc grenades are more for like, confusing people or screwing them up. There's like the C4 type thing that you can throw down and blow up. Then there's mines, I believe you can put down, and normal frag grenades. So I don't think there's much else in the equipment that they should do in terms of like the anti-Titan weapons. You got like a charge laser beam, you've got this gun right here, the I can't remember what it's called, the Strider, not the Strider, the Sadler, I don't know what it is, but there's like a rocket launcher, a lock-on rocket launcher. There's the homing magnetic grenades. There's the different Titan weapons that you have, so like you can shoot a lot of missiles, the different Titan abilities, you can get an extra shield, extra damage, extra dash. Speaking of the other like Titan weapons, there's the Titan laser beams, the charge beams, the Titan rocket grenade launchers, and the Titan machine guns. all those pretty much cover it. You don't need like 3 different Titan machine guns. I mean, it would kind of be cool, but I don't believe you need like a Titan sniper rifle gun. That's stupid. That doesn't make any sense. But in terms of having like maybe a few different assault rifles, a few different SMGs, things like that, that would be something that I think would actually be worth it and relevant in a DLC, and something that you know, Respawn Entertainment is more than capable of creating. Obviously, they're going to be able to do new maps. And then the third thing, which isn't as important, but I think it'll definitely come simply because there's so few of them right now, are different game modes. We have the I think it's like Pilot Hunter mode, where it's just pilot versus pilot. I think I went over these last time. Last Titan Standing, Capture the Flag, Hardpoint Attrition, or Hardpoint Domination, Attrition, and then there's like a mix of all those modes. So it's going to be interesting to see, but I think that those will be the main things that come out. Maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe they'll come out with more Titan weapons, more Titan equipment, different types of nades. Maybe they'll come out with Harrier Strike kill streaks. Most likely not, but those are just the things I'm thinking of, and things that seem to make sense. But video games never really seem to make sense lately. You know, there's always something stupid going on, but Titanfall right now is the game that's making sense. And I'm not just saying that because I've been like hyping up Titanfall, like, oh my god, I love this game. It makes sense. The balance is there. The Titans being strong, but you can die very quickly if you don't pay attention. Even if you know, you're on the bad side, you can make things happen by killing other Titans, killing people. You can still get kills for killing Spectres and you know, the grunts and everything to keep your team going. So there's a lot going on that's well balanced so far. I haven't seen anything that I'm like, wow, it's super overpowered. When I see a Titan, I'm like, man, I gotta get out of here. Like, that's my bad if he catches me in a spot where he can kill me. At the same time, I'm actually overpowered in Titans. We'll talk about that later. But you know, killing people outside your Titan is easy. Killing people inside your Titan is easy. Killing Titans outside of the Titans, like I said, just chuck 2 arc grenades at those bad boys and then just shoot the crap out of them. That does well. You're going to see me come up here and help my other Titan brethren. I'm not doing the most damage, but you know, there's that kind of like, oh my god, like, what's going on here? Like, who's shooting me thing that's going on. So it's just well balanced, man. And so I feel like the game makes sense, and I feel like the stuff that's going to come later will make sense. But that's just me. Those are my opinions. That's my thought process. But final score of the game here, I think I went 16-2, 93 attrition points, so I almost broke the 100-point barrier. That's what my goal is, to break 100 points in attrition all the time. So I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, the DLC discussion, and I will talk to you soon. Peace.